Hi everyone, Diane Parker here. I just thought I'd jump on and wish you all a happy Friday and tell you a little bit more about the grief recovery method. In 2016, I lost my husband after a long illness. And even though I'm a therapist, I found it very difficult to just deal with day-to-day things. I felt very tired. Nobody told me how tiring grieving was ever going to be. About dealing with the simple things. I could tune in, deal with them, but then I would need a power nap. I knew what was going on in my mind because of the work that I've previously done. And if you think about your mind as a computer, I had all these connections in place whereby I had known my husband over the 31 years that we were married. And then when he died, there was a couple of these cords came out the back of my computer that were just floating around. I called it a numbness. I analysed it till the cows came home. And then I discovered the grief recovery method through my colleague Diane Lewis. We both went along to do the training. And when I did the training, I realised that what I had to also say goodbye to and have closure on was my hopes, dreams and expectations of our future together. And once I did that, those connections were made again. It took away the pain that I was carrying inside. It freed it. It allowed the warmth to come there, and I could build on the love that I'd known all those years. I could look at his pictures without that hurt. Now it doesn't mean to say I don't miss him loads. Special song comes on, I'll be in floods. But the grief recovery method has helped me tremendously to find connections and move forward. And I would highly recommend if anybody has got any questions about it. Now don't forget that grief is not just about death. It's about any kind of loss. It's the emotion that you do which is perfectly natural for any kind of loss you've had, whether it's a relationship breaking up, a divorce, finances, health, religion, career, or even your pet. Everything is unique to you and how you deal with loss. Having done the program, it helped me then because 3 months after losing my husband, I discovered my sister had cancer, and it helped me. The grief recovery method helped me tremendously with helping the family and helping her in her last few weeks, and then initially her children as well were also helped by the family not saying the wrong things to the children, or don't disturb your mummy now, and just things that we could say to children, you mustn't bother your mummy now. And they can feel isolated when you do things like that and think that they cannot then express their feelings towards you. There's an awful lot to share about the grief recovery method, which I will do over the next couple of weeks. I'd like to just remind you of some of the myths that you might have already heard yourself. Don't be sad. You might have been told to replace the loss. Your dog's dead, we'll get you another one next weekend. Grieving alone. That's what you might feel that you have to do. And the big one, time is a healer. Time is not a healer. Action is a healer. You taking action to help take the steps towards your own recovery will be the best medicine that you'll do for yourself. A few others are be strong or keep busy. Are you keeping busy to avoid dealing with something? I can only highly recommend, from my own personal experience, the grief recovery method and what it's done for me. I'm now a grief recovery specialist, and I've added it to my toolbox. So I've had some clients that needed some support before they did the grief recovery method, and I've had some that needed some assistance after they've done the grief recovery method. Either or, just please give me a ring if you're interested. PM me, or you can email me on Diane at mylifeafterwards.iom.com. Just use the initials. And I'm looking forward to helping you on your journey. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.